Good morning.
Good morning. Is it on?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's on.
It's on.
But I still see you.
I can see you too.
Well, that's right. We're supposed to see each other. Hi.
Oh.
Isn't she cute? Adorable even.
No, you're the adorable one.
Well, we already know that, but
Right.
I gotta leave you something.
Oh, friends.
Well, it's Thursday, March 31st. Looking outside the window, and we have a fresh coating of snow. So we thought we'd give you a fresh coating of something else. We won't say what. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So why are we doing this video?
Oh, to update people on how you're doing.
How am I doing?
You're dying. Yeah. Not actively, anyway, but he's living very well, obviously. Oh, gosh, friends.
What am I going to do with her? First she tells me I'm dying, and she says I'm living. Very well. Why is it very well? Because she's taking care of me. That's why.
Oh, honey.
You're lucky you're so darn cute.
Yeah, so lucky.
Yeah, I'm so lucky to have you. You've been a true blessing.
Oh, thank you, love. You've been...
Yeah.
He's a little obnoxious this morning.
You know what? I had the best night's sleep I've had for a while.
It's true.
Last night. I still woke up plenty of times, which happens, but I got some decent rest for a change.
And if he gets decent rest, then I get decent rest.
And she's easier to put up with.
Yeah.
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 On with the show?
On with the show.
Oh, this is
Coffee.
coffee with Kelly and Mark. Here you go. I use a straw now.
As he has shared, he's getting much weaker. What?
I'm getting weaker?
Yes.
Well, which week is this?
It's what? What do you mean? What week is this? Oh, ha 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 ha.
I gotta
Yes.
throw a bad one in once in a while.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Any hoozles. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did we already say that?
We did.
Good morning again.
Good morning again.
All right. On with the show.
All
right, we
the
already said
show.
that.
This is it. Come on
Move
now.
on.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'll go ahead.
He's gonna go ahead.
I'm not sure where I'm going.
Oh. Well, hopefully to heaven at some point.
You saying I might go someplace else?
No. What?
What are you insinuating?
Nothing.
What a loving, caring life. Gosh, I love her. Hey, did you know I'm dying?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, with that, for those of you who don't know, I am on hospice now. Very nice people. Very, very nice. We have a nurse comes in 3 times a week. A caregiver comes in twice a week. And a counselor comes in. She's been there every week so far, but she said it'd be more like every other week or so.
Yeah.
Or as needed. And around here, she probably should be here 24 hours a day.
What are you trying to say, honey?
I think I said it. But seriously for a moment. No, they've been great. People coming in and helping us out. Giving us plenty of information. Getting me on some different medications to help out with different things. I'll let you explain some of that because I'm getting winded already.
Okay.
Which she kind of likes because I can't talk as much and she can talk more.
Well, I don't know if I like it per se. What? Should I take over?
You generally do.
So he.
I'll be back in an hour.
Ha 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 ha. So yeah, the hospice has been giving us some morphine and some lorazepam to help with Mark's breathing. So his diaphragm is weakening, so he's becoming more like a human rag doll. So he can actually fall over in his chair, which sounds funny, but not be able to lift himself back up. You know how we adjust ourselves this way and that way, back and forth, and that's no big deal. Well, he's starting to lose that ability. So his breathing, that those core muscles for breathing, all of us that were in choir and show choir together, we know, even in band, we count on that diaphragm to be our strength as we're playing our instrument or singing. And those muscles are definitely disappearing. And so right now...
That's funny. They're disappearing, but the belly's not. It's still there. Everything else is disappearing but that guy.
That's okay. It must be your reserves, just in case.
Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, so there's muscles up here. There's a special name for it. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But so these muscles up here are now compensating for the muscles down here to help him breathe. So, and that extra stress on there your body knows when you're struggling and knows when you're declining. So it puts in reserves to help the person to live and to breathe. So unfortunately though, those are weak too, huh? So the body can go into a panic. And that's a scary thing because when he panics, he can't breathe, he gets scared, and his body starts to shake really bad, and he gets extremely cold. And it's just not a good time. It's just scary. So the idea is to keep him calm, to help him to breathe. He is still breathing, but he's just not breathing at the capacity that he used to. So we have the Trilogy machine now that works really well. He's using that more and more, and there's an oxygen concentrator, I think is what they call it, that they attach to it to help him to get more oxygen too. So thank God for technology. It's incredible.
They actually brought us a second machine the other day that we can keep hooked up to the wheelchair, so wherever we go out and about, if I need it, we can put it on and help me get a little bit of that strength back.
Yeah, we got a big wedding this weekend for our niece, and so we're going to be taking it there and hoping that we can party all night with the family. So we're excited for that.
Boy, that'd be a big miracle.
That would be a big miracle. We are such lightweights now. We can't drink a lot of alcohol anymore, so it'll be a blessing if we make it good 4 hours, I would say.
But nonetheless, we're going to enjoy it this weekend.
Absolutely. It's a blessing that we can even gather with family and friends and loved ones. And of course, with knowing that our time is very valuable here on earth and limited sometimes, we definitely want to take the time to make those memories. So that's what we'll do.
In a couple weeks, we go down to Iowa City again for the ALS clinic. That's where we'll see all the different doctors, technicians, and everything. And get more of an update of how they feel and doing at that point, which I think we pretty much know now.
Yeah.
And so, time is limited, but we're going to enjoy what time there is, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And so why are we wasting our time doing these videos? Because we enjoy doing them.
Yeah.
We do. I know we go quite well without doing it sometimes. And, things happening all the time. It's very busy. This house is extremely busy. It's constant flow of people in and out between the nurses and friends and everything else. I don't know the last time we went a day without somebody stopping by.
Yeah.
So.
Which can be a blessing and can be overwhelming all at the same time. It just, every day is different and unique and depends on his energy level and how well he slept the night before. And thankfully hospice is helping us to understand, a lot of what's going on, but also how to thrive in this season of decline. That's something that you don't realize with hospice is they're not just there to accompany you into that season of your final days. They're also there to help you maximize the value and the what you can do in a day, with this illness and with this season of life. So we're grateful for that. We have a great team, that nurse, and we have a shower aide that comes and helps me to help Mark get a shower, which is such a blessing. All the souls that we've met through the hospice so far have been very generous, very kind, very loving, very patient, and we're
They
just
even
so
laugh at
grateful.
my jokes.
They laugh at his jokes.
How much kinder can you get?
Yeah, we go to give Mark a shower, and Mark, when we redid the bathroom, what?
I wonder where this one's going.
Oh, well, you'll find out. When we redid the bathroom, Mark had found a light switch that is touch pad, which for power on, and it has Bluetooth abilities so that you can listen to music while you're getting a shower.
There's a speaker up with a fan and the light.
Yeah. So our first time getting a shower with the aide to help him, what's the first song that comes on but Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer? And we're like, gosh, isn't that the truth? That is exactly what we're living on. It's very humbling, and thankfully Mark is very humble with this situation too, because of course we got strangers coming in helping with some of the most vulnerable places that he's in, and he has to be in his birthday suit for a lot of it. And so thankfully Mark's just very humble, and he's like, well, it is what it is.
Got it, flaunt it.
If you got it, flaunt it. So
no, they're very professional.
Yes.
They are. I have no complaints about that. Everybody has been very, very professional. So now we're trying to figure out, jumping subjects a little bit, when my funeral night comes, what I should wear in the casket. Now, I need your opinion. My opinion, well, she wants me to wear this red shirt and a tie and pants. I hate ties. Hate them with a passion, so I don't want to wear a tie, okay? I personally feel if I came into this world in my birthday suit, I should go out in my birthday suit. What do you think? At least I'm still wearing a suit. We could possibly tattoo a tie on. Be a little hairy.
Oh my gosh, friends. Yeah,
It won't be moldy, it'll just be hairy.
Won't be moldy. Oh my gosh, ew. It came up when Heather was here and we were minimizing and downsizing a lot of the possessions upstairs, and God bless Heather. The conversations we had from the tidiness project, she is just amazing. Anyway, I was going through Mark's clothes and just trying to, we kept a lot of them, but there's just some things he hasn't worn and just can't use anymore. So it's like we can donate those and move them on. But I was like, for his wake, do they wear shoes? I'm like, I don't even know.
I'm not going for tiptoe through the tulips.
So I would, So I looked at Mark and I'm like, do you want to wear shoes for your wake? And he's like, no. I'm like, I don't even know. He goes, he's like, I came in my birthday suit, now I'm going out in my birthday suit. I'm like, yeah, that's going to go over real well with all of our family and
so
friends.
If you see a closed casket, you'll know why.
Yeah. Guys, I will make sure he's dressed for the wake, I promise. No tie, but he'll be dressed.
And no opening the lower part of the casket.
Oh, oh. Anyway.
We sit here and joke a lot about it, but honestly, we have cried a lot about it too. Obviously we all know the seriousness of it. And I don't want y'all thinking that we're just a bunch of crackpots, which we are. But, alright, I'll just speak for you. No, seriously. Just the other day, I did break down. After Mass, a couple of friends came up to see how we were doing, and I just broke down for a few minutes and I was crying. So yeah, we do know. We're not insensitive about it all, but that's part of this. We didn't. I want after I passed. I don't want people saying he just sat back feeling sorry for himself. I want him at least say that he enjoyed his last days. So it's a combination of both. And I'm glad we can be this way. Because it'd be so much more difficult otherwise.
It's true.
That's something, but since we're cracking so many terrible jokes, I thought I better put it straight.
Yeah, we've had some tough times with this adjusting to new medications, and he just, with the panic attacks and his breathing being affected, it has definitely affected the mood, affected us, affected the journey.
I think I've broken down on you almost daily.
Yep.
She's going for a couple minutes, and it goes.
Yeah. And that's normal. It's his body is grieving because he is dying. And it's a reality of what our bodies do. They're sensitive to what's going on. They know what's happening. And, it's a gentle
grief.
grief.
Call me sensitive?
You are sensitive.
Oh.
Aw.
Good.
Oh, goodness.
Just when I thought you couldn't get sweeter.
Yeah, so we cry together. You need your coffee, yeah. That was a nice moment. But yeah, him getting weaker and just losing the ability to do more things has definitely affected him and us. And, there's things where it seems like just as it gets harder, things get better. We had our worst night right before hospice came in and started helping us. We had another really hard night, and now thankfully the VA has found someone to come in and help us with some of the keep up around the house, whether it be dishes, laundry, or sitting with Mark so that we can get out for a little bit, or get down to homeschooling. Homeschooling is so important to us, but we are in a season of so much flux that we really have been more trying to learn to love each other in this season and use this time to learn how family is, faith is so important and family is so important, and loving each other in this season of time where we're very limited is the top priority right now. And yes, there's still much that they must learn. They read every night before bed. It's so exciting just seeing them with their nose in their books, because that's who I was as a kid. I loved reading. And Teresa is, going through the Little House series, and Rose loves Beverly Cleary. So she's been reading about Risby, and she also loves Humphrey. And so there's so many great books out there, and I just love that they love books, and I hope we can carry that into our routine later in life as well. But yeah, we cry.
Yes, we do.
We cry, and that's okay, because crying is part of it. And thankfully God is a gentle God, and he's a loving God, and he lets us grieve a little bit every day. And it's okay. I think that's the part this world is sometimes not the best at teaching us. We learn a lot of things like parallelograms and lots of interesting things, but which are important in some places of life. But there is a place where you can be vulnerable in your home too, and be allowed to cry. And it's funny because when you allow yourself to break down, you can really pick yourself up that much faster, and we move on with the day. It's like, just allow yourself to break, so we're learning a lot about ourselves in this season as well, and having a lot of really good conversations about what we hope for in the future. So, and you guys are our hope. You guys continue to show up every day.
Yeah.
A message, a text message, a phone call, a dinner, a card in the mail just to say we're thinking of you, or with really awful, awesome jokes. We love you, Bill and Sarah. We could not do this without you. The road to Calvary, we're in that season of Lent. And the road to Calvary, we were reminded, I was reminded in confession that the road to Calvary has dips and rocks that you're going to trip over. But it also has the mourning women that came and met Jesus on the road. And it also had Veronica and Simon to help him carry the cross. And, and he also encountered his mother on the road to Calvary. So our Savior also experienced such grief, and we certainly are not experiencing even a percentage of what he's going through, what he went through for us. But we unite our suffering. We unite it. We offer it for you guys. We have seen some fruits of our suffering. We've seen some fruits of answered prayers for you guys, and keep requesting, keep asking for prayers, because we will keep praying. That's one thing we can still do, so we will keep doing
And
that.
guess what? Even after I pass away, I still can pray for you.
Yeah.
So be nice to me. I think we need to call it wraps here.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Please keep praying for us.
We'll pray for you.
Yeah. We'll keep praying for you too.
So, with that all being said, God bless. Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the beautiful weather that's coming soon.
Yep.
Ta-ta for now.